What's going on, you guys? Let's go ahead and start us off with some deep breaths. Okay, I'm going to shuffle some cards here. Let's just tap into the energy, because I do believe and feel like, there's some intense energies at this time, and I feel like it's gnawing at me. So I feel the need to just let this out and get it off my chest. Okay, just channel it. All right, let's go ahead and start us off with some deep breaths. If you are returning, welcome back. I love you guys and I miss you guys, and thank you for your support. And if you are new, welcome. We are doing another reading. Okay, we are basing this off of intuition and pure intuition. Okay, let's start us off with some affirmations here to get our mind straight. Okay, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay, I truly believe that some of us need to have this breakdown. I truly believe that some of us need to go through these emotional breakthroughs. This is gonna wake us up. I'm getting like some of us, we're feeling distorted. I just heard that we're feeling distorted for a reason. Okay, and this isn't making us feel good, but perhaps this is the start of us waking up. Perhaps this is the start of us, getting back in order again, getting back on track, because it's not working out. I'm getting like there's just some things that's just not working out, and it is to be put away. It is to be removed from you. And the reason why it's being removed from you, so that you can wake up. 202. So that you can wake up, We are being shaken up, and we are being asked to wake up, because some things are just not happening. Some things are just not growing. Some things are just not thriving. So I'm getting like, when we don't take this opportunity to change, when we don't take the opportunity to change, and when we don't accept change and welcome change in our life, some things are gonna rot. It's going to fester. And while things are rotting, you are giving an opportunity to change. And perhaps this is why we go through these seasons. We go through these seasons for a reason, because these seasons are helping us to go through this death and rebirth, death and rebirth, death and rebirth cycle. 303. And there is a reason why we go through this cycle of death and rebirth, because some things are just not thriving. And when it is not working out, and when things feel forced, when things feel like it's just not in alignment with where we are going, something needs to change. And perhaps some of us are having a lot of tower moments because change needs to be in place. Okay, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. I feel like for most of us, you're really being pushed to see things in a different light. This is amazing. You're seeing things in a different light for a reason. And you may not at first be comfortable with the changes, and you having to shift your perception at first. 404. Okay, when we go through this, when we go through an awakening, and this is what I'm picking up, you guys, and hear me when I say that when we go through an awakening, it's not an easy process, and I don't think it's supposed to be, but it has to happen. Just like change has to happen, just like some things in our life has to change, because in order for things to grow and thrive and evolve, right, some things need to be removed and change need to be in place, so that you have a chance to see things in a different light. I literally just seen a white pigeon right now. Why did that child just scream? Sound like he was dying for a second. Okay, I seen the white pigeon just fly away when I said that we are to see things in a different light. Yo, this season is really frustrating a lot of people. Wow, okay. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love, and a lot of this is being removed. A lot of this is being removed. This is what is making us feel frustrated. This is what is making us feel out of place, distorted. 555. This place is filled with it. This place is filled with it. I'm following the rhythm here when I say this, you guys. This place is filled with it, and it has been filling up to the very top. I'm getting like, it's been filling up to the very top. And then spirit is striking down and going, literally putting everything aside. And some of y'all are getting hit. You're getting hit, and it's you getting hit because you need change. Perhaps you have been in this cycle. You've been in this cycle, continuously in this cycle of nothingness. Nothing's growing here. You've been in this cycle where, you know, you keep doing the same things over and 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 over again. But what progress, results are you seeing? Right? I'm getting like, we want to keep in mind, you know, that I'm gonna say it, the system failed us, okay? And perhaps their purpose is to keep us, you know, below. And so while we are being placed below, you know, this is coming back, and I thought about this the other day, that poverty was made and created for a purpose. Okay? Poverty was put on this place. It was put on top of this matrix, this whole place. Okay? Poverty was created for a reason. And there's a reason why poverty exists. They insist and purposely, intentionally try to, you know, place poverty on top of this matrix. And the reason being, okay, is because first of all, you're not poor. But if you think poorly, you're poor. And if you think of yourself as poor, you're poor. But you're not poor. 838. You're not poor. But when you think of yourself as poor, and you move around this place like you are poor, and you keep telling yourself you're poor, then you're poor. But you ain't poor. If you got God in you, in your system, in your bones, inside of you, through you, everything around you, if you have spirit around you, you ain't poor. You is not poor. You out here moving mountains and shit. You see that fire around her? As a matter of fact, you make this place a better place when you change. As a matter of fact, when we choose change, we make changes. But 939, but not just you making changes out here, but it starts inside. When you make changes inside, your outer also changes. So when you believe that you are poor, you're poor. But you're not poor. They created the system and the way it is for a reason. but you are to come out of it. And perhaps in this season, we're coming out of it. I'm also getting, and I was getting this earlier, that for a lot of us who have small businesses, I have so much respect for you. I have so much respect for you because it is hard, and it is a process. And okay, and this is what I'm getting, okay, and this is my opinion, okay, that it is hard and it is a process to start up a business in this place. It's a process, but you also have to follow him. You also have to follow your spirit team. You also have to listen to his instructions. So when I say that I have so much respect for our people who have small businesses, who've created small businesses, I have so much respect for you guys, because this place does not make it easy for us, but 1111, but I was getting earlier that, Spirit is very proud of us, people out here who have been dedicating their time and their energy, and staying so loyal to your business, Spirit is saying, great job. I just heard that, great job. And my opinion, I have so much respect for you guys. I'm also getting that for some of you who is choosing to change, this is a route that you're taking, and it's leading you up to entrepreneurship. For some of us who is willing to change at this time, you're fired up. Literally, you're fired up. It's like passion is exuding collectively. Ugh. I feel this so heavily. Like, there's fire everywhere, but the fire is passion. Like, a lot of us collectively, we're feeling some type of way, and this is being transmuted into passion and healing and a lot of healing. This energy is being transmuted into passion, therefore leading you up to this path to entrepreneurship, to really getting to the, it's like taking you back to your own source and then using that to your advantage, like using that and working with that. It comes down to a point, collective, when there's really nowhere to go and nothing else is working out for you. You literally had to jump from a job to another, and you just don't feel comfortable. It will lead you back to your own source. You feel me? 1313, when I said that, it's gonna lead you back to your own source, to your own set of skills. When we are not comfortable, it gets to a point where we just don't, we don't feel comfortable anymore about, your job, your career, and it's just not, something inside of you is gnawing at you, and there's something inside of you that's just not working out anymore. Eventually you are going to find yourself back to yourself, to your own set of skills. And then that is going to lead up to something, success perhaps, right? This is going to lead up to greater things for you to work with. Because when the government fails us, there's really nowhere to go and there's really nothing to do. But it is going to eventually take you and lead you back to yourself, to your own source. And at this point, you're in charge of that. At this point, you're in control. You're just literally making changes as you go, and you're literally alchemizing as you go, and you are literally in control. But you see, I'm getting like it takes a lot of this, first of all. And you're going to have to be willing to change, and you're going to have to be willing to be in control of that source that you hold within yourself, that set of skills that you have within yourself. I'm getting like you may not feel comfortable with that. at first. And you're not going to feel comfortable with that at first, but perhaps that's the push to getting you to entrepreneurship. I love you guys so much. I'm going to end it here. My name is Kimber, and if you would like a personal reading, all my information will be down in the description box below. You already know. I'm sending you guys so much love and support. Support. I'll see you guys in the next. Love and peace. Take care. Bye.